There. It's starting.
Hello.
Wait.
Hi, Loomis. For
Wow.
real this
Hi,
time.
Loomis. Hi,
Loomis.
Case.
As it turns out, Misfits and Majesty is actually just a front for the SATs, and I barely studied for it.
Hi, Wilmus.
Oi.
Help us,
Hello.
please.
Hoi.
Please, Loomis, help me. I don't know
Loomis,
how I've
help.
gotten here.
Who is listening
Help
to
us.
us?
Kayla, if you're
I'm
watching
very
this,
scared.
have a good day.
What is happening?
One.
Who
Run
is
away.
It's Alex.
Alex is listening to us.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Okay.
Someone is
Alex,
listening.
give us-
Atlas, you're our only hope. We're fucked.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Okay.
Jesus, dummy thing.
Whee! Okay.
Jesus, dummy thick.
Oh, stop.
Okay.
She needs your help.
Stop.
All right.
Oh, so the dummy thick one.
All right. So, last
Ooh.
we left off. So, first and foremost, Josie, I know you had a question for me about your character.
Yeah,
God.
so I rolled a 10 on my
Answer
Constitution
Your
save.
question? Yes. Your character is infected.
Ooh.
Alright.
Ah,
what's
you're
the
gonna
effect?
die.
I'm not touching the
I don't-
goblin.
Yes.
I mean, like, I don't know why anyone would touch the goblin.
Aw.
So, what I need
Someone
you
give
to
the
do.
goblin a hug.
So, what I need you to do is I need you to roll a 1d4.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
a 1d4.
Okay. Subtract that from your help.
Huh.
That's
This
not
isn't
good.
necrotic damage, is it?
It's plague damage.
This isn't the...
Your character
No, I'm-
right
I'm-
now will start to feel somewhat unwell. Your joints are going to begin to ache. Your
Oh.
stomach,
Uh-oh.
for once in your life, considering you've seen quite some nasty things, begins to become unsettled. And your throat begins to feel dry and chafed.
Okay. I'm assuming this is just general disease damage, right?
So,
Deceased?
What? Like, I was just, like, what kind of damage type is this?
no,
You don't know. Oh,
I
no.
don't. One sec. Nope, wrong one. I'm trying
It's
to figure out.
not.
There are so many things. Yes, okay. So last we left off, Reno and Lucky were going to go see the doctor.
What kind of damage type is it?
What type of damage type?
What type of damage type is the plague? That question's been asked like 6 times.
Sorry, let me see.
Hmm. Is it necrotic?
No.
Nope.
Is
It
there
is
any?
not necrotic.
Okay, thank you. I was asking because Mim is resistant to necrotic damage.
If you would like, you can roll either a knowledge, a medicine check. Yeah, you can either roll a knowledge check or a medicine check on this.
Yeah, her int
Last you heard, the guards did mention
Excuse me.
that the doctors seem to be doing some kind of experiment to try to save everybody.
And
Okay.
Lucky didn't know you were infected. Haha, oops.
Mim, you have no idea. You just feel like crap.
I have not
you feel
rolled yet.
tired. You feel under the weather.
Mim,
No,
I haven't
she
rolled
didn't.
yet.
hasn't rolled yet.
Oh,
Not
okay.
rolled yet.
That too is damage.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
And the damage.
Okay.
It's a 17.
Mim, medicine check. Your class again is a bard, right?
Yes.
Josie, question: can you talk now or
Hello?
no?
Hello?
Oh, she talk.
Oh god.
She speak.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, no, okay, my headphones mic is not working.
Because she looks muted to me.
Hello?
No, Josie can talk.
Yeah, Josie can
Yeah,
talk.
I'm hearing.
Very close.
Josie.
Can you not hear her?
No, it's muted for me. 1 minute.
No, she's
Oh,
super
yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
Hi, Josie. Sorry,
Hello?
you were muted for me only. Okay, continue.
Uh,
Hi. So
You were like screaming in my ears, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Sorry.
ow,
Sorry, Josie.
ow.
Sorry.
I can hear her
Okay.
just fine.
Okay,
Oh,
so you are a
sorry.
bard, right?
yes.
Okay. What is your background when it comes to healing and medicine types of things?
She would have, she primarily heals, other goblin soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly combat healing.
Okay. So, you would find your natural magic, when it comes to trying to heal yourself. You would find it does nothing.
Uh-oh.
It's as if this illness has no response whatsoever to your magic. You've never, ever seen a type of disease or illness that doesn't react to magic.
Oh no.
Shit. Right.
It's
I know what
COVID,
it
but
is.
like in D&D.
No,
Is it
I
a
know
death?
exactly what it is.
First? Should I guess?
Anybody can do a knowledge or a medicine roll.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
I'm not gonna do it because I don't think Mim would actually have any way of knowing other
That's
than like
fine.
through hobgoblin.
Hell yeah! Shifa!
Let's go.
So
Shifa.
it's
Damn.
it's medicine or
Oh,
knowledge?
God.
Like what is it?
Correct.
Medicine.
So I just did a history
Medicine or
roll because that
intelligence?
would be the only way I would know.
Yep. Okay.
I'm also gonna do history.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna do medicine.
Okay.
12.
All right. So first and foremost, I will do Shifa for. We'll go last. Reno and Precious when it comes to medicine.
Lucky.
First, actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna Reno and your history roll. The two of those, we'll mush them together. First, Precious.
Okay.
Precious. You. How old is Precious?
She's
27.
24.
That's fine.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you consider Precious a worldly individual?
What does that mean? Hold on. I need
Has she traveled?
You
Has
travel.
she traveled?
Do you
Or
travel?
does she have like
Yeah.
news of the outside world?
Was
I
she
guess
someone who traveled a lot and
I
met lots
guess-
of different people?
a little bit at the end of her life, but she's not really a big traveler. Like she's not like Sop.
Okay, so my question is, if she did travel, where did she travel?
I don't fucking know, Crumpet. In Faerun.
Okay, my question is, did she travel that was not off the mainland of Faerun? Did she
No.
mainly just stay in
No,
Faerun?
she stayed in Faerun.
Okay, that's fine. You were equally perplexed.
Okay.
You were looking at Mim from afar. She looks tired. All of a sudden, she looks not so well. You rack your brain and nothing comes to you.
Why is there an
Shifa.
ominous character on the background? Who's that?
Ominous character.
This one. Like.
It's Ire. Ire.
Oh.
It's Alex's.
Oh, that's yeah, Alex's character.
Alex's bitchy
I was
elf.
just like, what?
Just watching from a distance.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
Okay,
He's
so
just there.
all right, so Shifa. We're gonna go into a different room.
Oh no!
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
I love how Lucky just completely.
Oh, well,
ignored.
we're going, but Reno and you are together. That's why.
Ah,
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
charming.
She knows.
I think I already know what this is too.
What is it?
I can't really tell you because I'm not sure if Lucky would know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And that's the
Um,
real problem is I, as a player, think I know what it is, but I'm not entirely sure if my character would have heard of this concept. So I'm like, crap, because it is pretty obscure,
Mhm.
and I'd be a rogue.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, now
Now
I'm not.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going. Well, I'm not too sure, but considering that Reno's school, old academy, went as far as to study the abyssal and mysterious, spoilery things, he may or
If
may
it's
not.
if it's what I think it is, it wouldn't help you. I might actually have the best bet for doing so, but it would only be as a result of the fact that my character hung out in taverns and therefore
Oh,
has talked to people from all over the world.
yeah. I
Um,
mean,
can I?
I guess like Precious would talk also to people because she worked also in a tavern. So, but like, she didn't travel, but she made people.
Yeah, my character made a point though of specifically traveling for part of his backstory.
Okay.
So, like, I specifically was on a hunt for something. So I was constantly moving around. So it would make sense that somewhere in my travels I may have found mention of blank if it's what I think it is.
Okay.
So I'm actually just gonna send a message and be like, hey, is it this? And if it is, I'm gonna be like, well, shit.
Um,
Yeah,
can I?
also,
really
Aki, you
bad.
forgot like Precious is actually younger than Sop. Everyone thinks Sop is like younger than
Really
Precious,
bad.
but nah. It's the other
yeah.
way
Wait, is
around.
Sop 27?
Yeah.
He's 26, but
Oh.
yeah, he's
By the way, Pat, can I message you?
sure thing.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, Sop is actually the oldest. If you don't count Shiki.
No.
If you don't count.
Then
Shiki.
it's not.
No, it has nothing to do with the death curse.
Dang it.
No, it has nothing to do with the death curse.
Then I'm out of leads unless I Google.
Don't. You're gonna spoil yourself. Don't spoil yourself.
To the almighty metagamer! No, bad.
Hey. Hey, you're the one.
That makes DMs hate you.
I mean, you're right, but you're right, but
But
you're
what?
the-
But what?
I mean, there is a difference between having known D&D lore for years and just
Yeah,
doing
that's fair.
specific.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm not using any of that knowledge. Is I'm like, oh crap, I think I know what it is. But if it is, oh
Shit.
no,
Oh,
it's
it's
not
really
going
bad.
to turn out well.
It's really bad.
Oh, it could be. I mean, I'll be okay.
Wait. Is it
Hi.
affecting only humans?
Hi,
Well, hi, Crumpet.
hi.
Hi.
Yep. 1 second. All right.
No, wait,
Mim
no.
is a goblin.
Yeah, Mim is a goblin. Never mind.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I'm
It doesn't
confused,
matter.
but okay. I mean, I don't really care. I was preparing funeral papers anyway.
Oh god.
Sorry.
I'm
What?
literally always prepared for one of my characters to die. I can't escape it.
Yeah, I figured.
You'll know exactly
Okay.
what this is when I start
Yeah,
ready to preview. So,
That's
I'm
what I thought it
scared.
was.
kind of, sort of, but so now we're gonna have the fun.
Oh god.
So I'm going
So here's the
to,
question: does my character know that? based
because
on that
of your role. Kind of, sort of, yes, no. I'll get to how this is going to be explained. So because now Shifa's in another place, Mim and Precious, you guys were staying back. Lucky and
Reno.
Yeah.
Reno. All right, so I'm going to put everybody else in listening mode. So
Ooh.
except for Cha, just because I don't know what'll happen.
Oh yeah, for
Okay.
the recording.
Yep. So
Okay,
just
I'm just muting myself then.
that's fine. Okay, so right. Reno. Let me see who got the hot. So Reno plus your medicine and Lucky. So the two of you are going to be walking behind the guards. And Reno, you begin to rack your brains. Your father was a healer. You've been around healers of all type, and the idea that your friend Mim is ill with something that can't be healed. What? This is preposterous. This does not make any sense to you whatsoever. And even for
What?
you, yeah, even you, Lucky. The fact is, you've been around enough healers, shaman, holy
I've been
people.
through enough taverns to know who to
Yeah.
touch and who to stay the hell away from. Let's be honest.
Exactly. You have never heard, either of you have heard the idea that, a healer can't heal himself. But that's bullshit. That's not how that works. That's what healers are for. Legitimately, that's their entire freaking point. They heal shit. It's like saying a barbarian can't smash something. So, Reno, you're frustratingly, thinking and you're thinking through your meds, but then you push that aside and you start going through your history. Because man, history, if history doesn't teach you anything, then why, we all know history repeats itself. And then you start to
Unfortunate.
think. And you start ruminating and go, okay, fine. This thing can't heal, she can't heal herself with magic. Okay. Well, so what? Okay, there must be other
Actually, we
ways,
don't know Mim's infected.
Oh, do you guys? Okay.
No, she went
Okay.
into the well. We wouldn't know
Okay.
anything about Mim.
I don't.
Okay.
That's the last thing we knew is she jumped into the well. That's it.
Okay. So, all right. So I will hold off on that. So,
That being said,
mhm.
Lucky would be asking the guard, is there any kind of similarities between any of the patients,
There's not.
especially the ones that make it?
Didn't we talk? Of course, Reno's still playing the silent
Mhm.
game, but as a player, I'm going to ask: didn't we talk to the priests? They even went.
You did.
Oh, we even tried magical means, but it
Yes.
did jack
And
shit.
it doesn't. Exactly. But
Correct.
this isn't. Yep.
But I'm asking a different question.
Okay.
So they would look and they would kind of shrug. They would tell you that the ones who seem to survive, there doesn't seem to be anything in particularly different between them. As far as they can tell, the only thing is that they begin to glow. And that their glowing seems to be important to the doctor.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but seems kind of weird, doesn't it? A whole bunch of
would-
folk just some randomly being better than others. Got to be some
They-
rhyme or reason, right?
They would shrug. They would tell you that the doctor seems to know. That the doctor seems to be knowledgeable of what is going on, and that the glowing seems to be a good sign.
All right, if the glowing's a good thing, wonderful. My question,
Continue.
assuming you boys don't know anything else, nothing
Shake their
useful.
head. They would shake their head. So, question: Can you let me drag people on?
West, I also want to ask.
Sure.
just in case the guard. So just in case, so the guards are going to know if Reno tries to cast message, right?
It's got a verbal and somatic component, I think.
So
If
yeah,
you would like to, you can try to stealthily do it, so you can roll a stealth roll.
Reno's not going to risk it.
That's fine. And Lucky. All right, tell me, can you see your characters?
The active scene at the moment is Welcome to the Misfits of Majesty.
Yeah.
You didn't make anything else active yet.
We are in the lobby.
There you
Yep.
go.
There we go.
Uh,
Yeah, I can literally just see my character, barely.
All right, 1 second. I'm still figuring out how to do some of the.
Is it dark in here?
it's
not-
dark.
It's
dark for
not
me.
supposed. It wasn't supposed to, but it evidently.
Then turn on
was.
global illumination.
Oh, fuck me.
Peter Edge
Configure.
game 4.
Where's global illumination?
Thunder scene.
Figure. Global illumination. Here we go. All right. For the moment, yeah, that's fine. All right. That
There you go.
better?
Yep, now we can see, and there's a door in front of us.
Yep, that's pretty much what this should be. All right, so your door will now be unlocked.
Yep, you just dragged me through a closed door, so I just opened it.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, there you go.
Ah.
So you would, and this is going to be closed behind you. So you would be seeing a figure sitting at a desk, writing quietly, and the guard would. There be 2 guards that would follow you in. Guard number 1 and guard number 2. And there you go. Doctor. And she look, welcome. It's so nice to meet you. And who are our esteemed guests? Oh, they're not part of the project, I see. Are they? She looks
Well,
at
I
you.
suppose that depends. You can call
She
me
look-
Lucky for now.
She nods. Mr. Lucky. Pleasure. And you
Uh,
kind of looks you over. Well, aren't you interesting?
Doctor?
Hmm?
You might
Yes.
want to focus.
Sorry, she just kind of gives you this look. And what is your name, child?
Reno.
Reno. I see. Right, Mr. Lucky and Mr. Reno. What can I do for you?
Well, you could start by explaining what the hell you guys are doing here. Since we're getting all sorts of conflicting reports, and based on the way things are going, all hell's gonna break loose rather soon.
I see. And who sent you?
It's a very complicated question. Technically, we've been sent by the interests of the kingdom.
The interest of the kingdom. Oh, which that is very complicated, isn't it, Mr. Lucky? For I'm working for the interest of the kingdom as well. All right, and which interest sent you?
let's just say the direct benefactor and a bunch of his associates were interested in sending us in, and as my lovely compatriot here says, kind of glaring at Reno for a moment, decided to mention, we're interested in ensuring the safety of one of the barons who happened to reside here previously.
Oh,
He's gone missing. No one's
Oh.
heard from him since.
oh, he's in his estate. If you want to go see him, you can. If that is all. She does not. She looks at the guards. Is that why you bring them here and disturb me? We thought you thought that I care about him. He could go. He knows not to talk right now. There is work to be done. If there are people who need him, he has already done what he needs. Are you sure?
I mean, that's a start, if you don't mind, Doctor.
Mm.
I'd also like to get a better idea of what's going on around here, because, let's just say some of the interested parties kind of got it in their minds, and I know this will seem like a silly idea, that y'all abducted the Baron,
Oh,
and,
oh, no. Not at all. He let us in. Ah, such a silly man. He must have not sent out the papers. But you can do. No, Mr. Lucky, do you wish to sit? Take
no,
a
I
seat.
prefer standing, thank you.
Very well. No. Are you right, Mr. Arena? You seem to be shaking.
Doesn't like doctors.
Oh,
Uh,
I see.
He just answers like right away.
You would see her mask, and she is wearing a plague mask. Just the face of it just looking in your direction. Ah, well. Unfortunately, our reputation is. Well, what can you do when you have spellcasters and healers running about giving you bad names? But do not worry. We are here and very professional. No, we were not kidnapping. He has been here the entire time. He has been in his, how do you say, estate with his personal guard and his personal servants. He has let us in, and we've been doing as we were told by His Majesty. We have kept to the places that we were told, and everything has been above code.
So what precisely were you told to do here by His Majesty? I'm only asking, since at this point, some of the interests that led us in here, they led us to believe that this place is somewhat under siege, and judging by the massive amount of bodies outside and the fact that your own guards are telling me that you're intentionally poisoning the folk here,
Oh, no. That's
I gotta agree.
ah, Mr. Lucky. How do I say? One, do a persuasion roll.
Hmm?
Do a persuasion roll.
Sure. Yeah, lucky is persuasion. Yep.
You must forgive me. They believe that there is a siege of some type of war. Is that what your benefactor
There's a
has
what?
told you? Forgive me. I'm trying to understand what your benefactor has been telling you. I assume, looking at the two of you, you were hired. Yes,
That's accurate.
correct. Ah, I assume you are not, from your accents, you do not sound like you were from Waterdeep or the Silver Moon area. Except,
Mm, Can't say I am.
Except for you, Mr. Reno. Your accent sounds very familiar.
If you could focus, Doctor.
But that is beside the point. No, you can tell your benefactor. There is no siege. His Majesty made a deal with the Baron here. The Baron, and we have all the paperwork if needs be, has agreed to allow His Majesty to perform some rituals here for the betterment of and the safetyhood of the populace in this region.
You're gonna need to, one, provide that paperwork, so if you could get one of your guards to go get it. And
of course.
two, I'd very much like to understand, because seems to me there's a lot of folk outside dying of a damn plague that didn't exist before your people started showing up, and there's a lot of talk of imposters, and whether or not you actually work for the king.
Well, that is unfortunate. Yes, I can absolutely get the papers. She kind
And
of
I'd
does-
like to just state for the record,
Mhm.
we're the forward scout. So before you do anything silly, which I know you wouldn't, it wouldn't really do you much good anyhow.
Of course, Mr.
Mhm.
Lucky. Like I told you, we are here under the presence of His Majesty. We were giving clearance. The Baron gave us all permission to be here. So, if anything has changed, uh, as far as I know, and my work here in the facility here, this is what I know. So she would get up, and you'd see she kind of walks over here. And is everything
He
still
kind
black?
of looks
Yeah.
at the two guards when she starts to walk away. Are they just chilling, or are
they're
they
not-
going with her?
Nope, they're chilling for the moment.
He just looks at him.
They're the only ones chilling right now.
He just blinks. Are you guys not getting the paperwork, or you waiting for her to do it? What are you guys doing here?
They nod. We are here to make sure everything is taken care of.
Do you honestly think we're dumb enough to attack a doctor in the middle of one of your facilities here?
Do a persuasion roll. One of them kind of looks at you, kind of frowns. The other one kind of looks at you, Reno.
Mm. Reno stares back. Aside.
Kind
What
of
is
looks
Reno
at
doing?
Reno, looks back at you.
What is Reno doing?
She stares back.
Okay. They frown. Don't touch anything.
Of course not.
Hmm.
Scout's honor.
All right.
He immediately looks over the desk.
Okay.
They'll, they'll know. They're going to know.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
He's not taking anything. He's just looking it over. What's on the desk?
Okay. Give me a second. So you see various documents all over the place. Some of it's written in common. Others are written in Elvish. Some seem to be written in Dwarf. There seems to be a whole bunch of different written in different languages all over the place.
I know Common and Halfling and Thieves Can't.
Reno knows Elvish.
Okay. So you would see that so for Reno, you know Elvish and what else?
Abyssal and Draconic.
Okay. So and common, right?
Of course.
And right.
Everyone knows
Okay.
them.
And you know common and halfling. You said.
Halfling and thieves can't, but
Okay.
unless she's
That
a
is fine.
rogue, like that's useless.
So you would find the fact is, it seems because you can compare the common to the elf and the halfling, it seems like it's actually more or less the same message, just written in different languages. They are written to various individuals. Reno, one of these is written to. Let me make sure I get the name correct. Because I wrote to you.
What are you talking about? Totally don't know. So whistle.
No idea. What is the message?
So the message seems to be dear to these particular leaders. The experiments are going well, as the king the king has been following your advice. We seem to have been able to have a decent sample size showing healing properties against the plague. We are continuing to experiment to be able to extract a cure, and that we will be able to then produce and give you. Please note that we are doing this as quickly as possible. However, it takes time to be able to create such a vaccine.
Are there multiple copies of this like sent to the same person? Like looking through it, are there any two going to the same name? Or are they all like to a particular name or are any of them generic?
There are all of these are going to various individuals. So some of the names you would see is you would see Brun Hanelk. You would see Lorene Rolflo the Third. You would see a slightly longer one in Elven, to Her High Lady Illustrial Silverhand of the Silver Moon.
So
Anything
all
else?
of these seem to be like personal letters to each individual though.
Yes. And specifically in the Elven one, it says, dear High Lady blankety blank. Please note, His Majesty is following your orders. We are doing the best that we can.
Your orders.
Your
It
orders.
specifically says your orders.
Correct.
Where
so-
is that letter in relation to the rest of them? Top, bottom?
It would be to the side, and it seems to be written on a much finer piece of parchment. Also, Reno.
What's on her
you would-
desk?
There are quills. There seems to be a book of anatomy. There seems to also be some different reports.
But
It
there's
seems
writing
to-
implements.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, Reno, you would see a note that is going to the leader of Levine.
Invar.
What's Lumbar?
The kingdom that Reno comes from.
Ah,
There would be also a mention that they would like to know how the experiments are going on with them. They are very interested.
Lucky,
Rain-
I'm assuming would notice that your character is kind of staring at that one.
He's
So
not
he
just
kind of
he's not just staring. He's kind of shaking and even whimpering more than usual.
Lucky
he
just sighs. Look, be useful. Stand right here. Don't move. And he gets him to stand like right next to the corner of the desk, and he takes the letter away from him. He also takes the one from the elven chick, and he's gonna stuff that in his bag real quick.
Mhm.
He's going to arrange, since there's writing implements, there would be ink. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to arrange some of that fine parchment and other things. And he's going to arrange it so Reno is standing right next to one of the fine, or right next to one of those nice tall containers of ink,
Mhm.
without telling him why. He's just standing next to it. And then Lucky's going to stand next to him. So essentially, I'm going to be standing like here. And Reno, move up a little. Move it. Nope. Move closer to the desk. In between me and the desk. There you go. And I'm going to wait for them to come back.
Okay. So they will come back.
I'm going to immediately, as soon as the door opens,
Mhm.
be like, "Oh, there you are," and kind of like walk over and sleight of hand try to bump Reno into the
Okay.
ink.
Roll sleight of hand.
27.
So,
In fact,
how?
I don't even just bump Reno, I throw a card at it. And I actually knock over the ink and then just like shoulder check Reno to make it look like Reno did it and not me.
So, describe. So, you are able to accomplish this. And Reno, would you like to describe your fantastical bumping in?
dexterity. Can I do a dexterity check?
You can to see. You can to see how graceful.
Saving throw or ability?
Nat one,
Mhm.
nat one, nat one, nat one.
And one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, describe how you did it.
Um, the shoulder check gets Reno to move forward a little bit.
Mhm.
He and bump into the table.
Mhm.
Right in time for Lucky's magical ink toppling card trick to work out.
Okay. So the ink would topple. It would go on the papers, and she'd go, "Ah, I don't touch anything. Don't." And you'd see her hand kind of.
Lucky like immediately is just like, "Oh, you clumsy I'm so sorry. Can't
It's
take
fine.
this fucking one anywhere."
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't move. It's fine. Don't
They
worry.
told us not to touch anything.
It's fine. Right. It's fine.
Like he looked cross with him. It's just like they told us not to touch anything.
Right.
What part of that did he not get?
Here. She kind of takes. God, give this to them. Right. These are the orders. You wanted to meet the Baron. Is that this whole thing? That your patron wanted to know if he is fine and living the good life?
That would make things a little easier for us here.
Fine. All right. Look. Give. Right. You two go. Take them to the Baron. I will clean this up. It's not a problem. I've dealt with worse stains. Right. You can show this to your benefactor. Frankly, I don't know why if he's worrying. It's fine. Everything is above code. His Majesty is dealing with all of this. There's nothing he needs to worry about with the Baron. All right? Wunderbar.
Just nods.
She just looks. She looks. Are you all right? I know you're not good with doctors, but are you sure you're all right, Mr. Reno?
I'm always like this. I'm alright.
Oh,
As I can be.
oh, you poor thing. Would you like something to help with that? I can
I
give you
think we'll
something.
just be going. No offense, but the whole dealing with the plague thing.
Oh,
I think
that's
I'd
fine.
rather be.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Don't worry. Once you're in his estate, you'll be fine. Everything in his estate has been protected against this. Don't worry.
Wonderful. Why don't we get to the estate, right?
Please.
Yeah, we're going to the estate. We'll leave you to your cleaning. Sorry about that.
It's fine. Like I said, I've dealt with verse when it comes to such things. Don't worry.
I could imagine.
Yes, yes, yes.
Best
Don't.
of luck.
Thank you. Arigato. So,
Yeah. You know, Ray. Sure. Kind of looks confused. Wanders away like I don't know what the fuck you just said.
so you
Like
are
go, go,
taken
go,
out,
go, 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 go.
and you will be brought back to your friends. So let me get
Well,
everyone.
actually, he'd be like, Baron, Baron.
They nod. We're getting your friends.
Oh, well, that's mighty hospitable of you. They might stab you. You might
It's
want to
all
bring
right.
us there first.
They nod. That's the point. So,
Ah, gotcha.
so why do I keep doing this? Okay, so everyone's back here. Okay, so
I'm
let me
still in
bring
Eat the Rich 4.
one
You've
second.
not changed the scene.
1 sec. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right. So, Shifa, Mim, they would look around for the burb. And when spotting her, be like, hey, you're friends. You're all going to see the Baron's house.
Like it just comes out. This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever had to say, but they're only not trying to kill us now. I'm not really sure why.
So they don't want to kill us.
Not anymore.
Nod, nod.
Apparently, they're just gonna bring us to the Baron. No questions asked. And he's plague-free and everything's wonderful.
Reno's also
Lucky,
free.
I guess.
Lucky does not look like he trusts any of this.
Neither does Reno. He looks paler than usual.
Yep. By the way, on that letter, there was also a letter to your father.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I stole that too.
You know? Mm-hmm. Just letting you know that. Reno, I'm sorry if you're going to sob. Can you try to be slightly quieter with your sobbing? So, let me invite everybody back.
He's not really sobbing, but
That's fine.
He will be.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow.
All right.
Here's the off. Damn, it's wound.
Man,
All
Lucky
right.
talking any uwu. Yes. All of it.
All the uwus.
All the uwu.
Just
I'm
all
not
the
talking
Yes,
glorious
it's a
uwu.
wonderful time and nothing bad is happening, and Shiva totally doesn't have a saddened face as she figured out what sickness everyone has.
Yep.
Oh.
So all of you guys, and for the moment, we're going to be using our imagination, just because there really wasn't a need for a particular token for this. So all of you guys would be led all the way up and through the gates, and you would then, instead of taking the right, you would be taking the left path, and you'd be led up to a fortress. And you would see, much like your good friend Ronaldo's manor, it's very similar. This one's just slightly bigger and has more of kind of also a bit of a fort around it, like for fortification. And you guys would be let in, and you would see the guards.
Are the guards with us still?
Yes. You would see that the guards actually come up to it. They would knock, and you would see other guards dressed completely different. These ones have different coloring, and they have a different symbol. The actual symbol of Brinsdale here. So the
Lucky
guards
just holds up the signet ring of the guy's son.
The guards would look surprised at this. They would nod like,
He didn't say a
Ronaldo.
word, he just holds it up.
They would nod. Yes, please come in. And the guards would nod. Yep.
Mim would not go in.
They would look at you, Mim. Are you not coming, miss?
She shakes her head.
Very well.
Lucky stops and looks at her and looks confused, but just nods. Sure, if you feel more comfortable out here. Y'all are gonna leave her the hell alone while we're inside, aren't you?
The guards would nod. There's no reason to attack her.
Sight.
Yeah.
Inside.
I don't trust him.
You can insight,
on the
absolutely.
guards, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
inside.
Oh yeah, the guards.
Super legit, Reno. There is literally no reason. Okay? Lucky, as far as you can tell, the guards don't see Mim currently as a threat. She's not doing anything. They seem to, you can see, they don't even really go close to the fortress. It's like they have a decent, like, 5 to 10 feet that they're keeping from this fort.
He just nods. Right. Just try not to piss anyone off, will you? We're in weird enough situation. He just says to Mim.
Shiva just looks at her worried, like, are you okay?
Yes. And she kind of just goes off to sit by herself.
Oh.
I want to insight that, yes.
Me too.
Insight.
Yeah, everyone will.
Are you
insult it.
okay? Sure.
I have to roll deception, right?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
19, baby.
Okay.
I
Let
would
us
laugh
have
if you roll a
deception. All right, ma'am, roll deception.
Where is it? I forgot where it is. There it is.
And you can roll. So depending on that roll, if it is poor, you can also roll persuasion if it is a poor roll. So first do deception.
Oh my god.
That's
Wow.
Oh
fuck,
my
none of us
God.
figured it out.
Sorry.
All right.
No, she's fine.
That's not a nat 20.
So
No, it's not.
Shiva and Precious are the only ones who would note she looks a little tired. But then again, you guys are kind of tired, and this entire place fucking sucks. There are a lot of dead people. Everybody seems miserable. Literally, you guys are in a plague-infested, environment. This is not, cheerful land. Precious, for you, maybe if you hadn't been dealing with, the, Soylent Green as people last time, maybe you would have been a little more like, oh my god, like, this is terrible, but you just dealt with people literally eating people. This plague thing, this is at least somewhat slightly more normal.
Yeah,
More
Oh
Shiva,
my god.
slightly.
Shiva, you're right now. You are very Shiva. Right now, your mind is on other things, especially
Very
with what you were
distraught.
seeing and what you've realized.
I want to do Lucky's interpretation of this.
Absolutely, go for it.
So Lucky just kind of looks nods. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. He just smiles.
Reno's also looking at Mim. He doesn't believe for a single second that everything is fine. But
Lucky's interpretation of this is more, there's shit to steal. Lucky's like, okay, if you really think that's a good idea for that, like, sure, don't get caught.
Reno,
Ah, I see. Okay.
And don't do anything I wouldn't. I wouldn't get caught.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
Reno say something.
Yes, I have no idea
would
what
say
you're doing.
something, but
yes,
Reno would say something, but thanks to Lucky's wonderful, masterful tutelage, he's just kind of keeping quiet.
Okay.
Okay, I will stab you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, actually, no. You can talk to people in our party. I'm fine with that. Just don't talk to the guards. Feel free to talk to people in our party. Just don't walk up to the guards and be like, "We're secret agents." That'll piss off Lucky.
I mean, that would piss off everyone in all honesty, but not just
When Lucky wants to stab you.
He looks around. Is anybody staring at him?
Nope.
Including.
Nobody's staring at you, Reno. So you guys would walk in and the.
Well, hold on. I don't think that was the whole thought there, my dear.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Message.
Continue.
Can you hear me? Are you sure you want to stay out here? If anything,
She doesn't. Go ahead.
why are you? You're the only one staying out here. Is anything really you alright?
She kind of hears this, cocks an ear, and then just slowly shakes her head and just goes, in replies to the message,
I be fine. Even Precious is coming with us.
she's not moving.
Lucky would kind of just look at Reno, who's not
He's
moving,
using the.
as the rest of us are going to be moving, and he's just like, "Hey!"
He's going to give Mim one last worried look before following after the rest.
Even Precious.
Lucky just
is
kind of
coming.
has this like evil glare as you're walking over.
Okay.
What Precious didn't hear won't hurt her.
Even Precious is coming. Just. Man, Precious is traumatizing poor Reno.
As you're walking over, Reno, Lucky is just, "What guard were you talking to? Were you talking to a guard? You were, weren't you?
Fine.
What guard were you talking to?" I'm sorry, what?
He's just
He
going to
said guard.
He's just going to pantomime playing a lyre.
Playing an instrument?
Mim
Yes.
plays a lute.
A lute, yeah.
He kind of looks. I'm gonna do a fucking insight check to see if I can figure that shit out. Okay. So he kind of blinks. Kind of just tilts his head. Sometimes you get the itch to get a few things into your coin purse. It's not a big deal. Let the little lass have some fun. Come on, we've got a job to do.
Right. I just don't want her to die.
Well, she shouldn't get caught.
Just. Right. She's strong enough.
I mean, she's stolen from you already. He just says, kind of walking past you.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Like the sassiness from it.
I said she's already stolen from you, hasn't she?
Much sass.
Like he's a dick.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
He
God.
is. But he's
Alright.
Alina's like, where's my shit?
he's not even going to bother looking for what he lost. He's just going to look forward. Though he's also just going to stare at Lucky's general direction.
Lucky is aware there is a very starry sheep thing following him. He's not entirely sure what race Reno is, by the way. He just hasn't bothered to ask.
Good. Honestly, you know what? Good enough.
He
Well-
figured that would be rude.
Good enough.
So, we are going to be making our way to go talk to the Baron, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we have more guard-related shenanigans.
I don't believe so. You would find that the Baron's guards would walk you through. You would be then in a somewhat passing through a garden-like area and then into the manor. You would find, much like Ronaldo's, it's a beautiful, well-furnished manor. This one actually looks a bit more plush. You would find that they walk you to a sitting room, and you would see
Okay,
an
would,
older gentleman. Oh,
by the way,
yes.
turn to one of the guards before they get there and go, I know this is a really odd question. Do you happen to have a little halfling room?
They would blink at you, and they went, "Oh, um,
I've been in a
yes.
plague-infested city for, like, a day.
Oh, yes, we
There's
have a
not really any
place.
safe places to do that.
Yes, if you would like, we can take you all to one of the cleaning rooms." So they would take all of you, splitting the party slightly. Precious and Shifa, you would be directed with some maids to one area, a place where you can clean and freshen yourself up and do what you need. Reno and Lucky, you would be directed by some butlers to another area to do the same.
When they get in there, are they alone or are there other people in there with them?
No, there is nobody in there.
So Lucky goes in, nods, takes out the sending stone, and tries to talk to it.
But didn't you give it to Shifa?
Fuck.
So Shiva,
Reaches into his pocket. He frowns. He continues going through his pocket. That little goblin bit. Oh wait, no, I gave it to the other one. Well, this would have been a brilliant idea had I remembered where the hell I put that stupid thing.
If Lucky,
Fuck.
if Lucky looks at that starry sheep, he's going to see him just covering his mouth and staring at him.
Where is the women's bath?
you would not.
Are
know.
you sure about that?
You were directed in a completely different area.
Oh my god.
Did.
I was gonna throw the sheep over a wall.
Good luck.
Fuck. I was just gonna stick your head over it so you could cast message. Fuck.
Cast message.
So,
That's
Precious and Shifa, do you plan to use the restroom to clean yourself up?
Yes.
I feel like this is a trick question.
Lucky just looks really irritated as he's cleaning himself, just like, God fucking damn it. Don't my fucking rock. Even though he gave it to her, he forgot.
You know
Again, no one's watching them.
what? Wait.
Actually, I'll even perception.
But like no one is in the bathroom.
No, there
Yeah.
is nobody's in these bathrooms. You can tell that this is probably actually a bathing area, most likely for the staff, specifically because there seems to be like the sink is sort of a long a long sink with many spigots, and there's many types of like shower-ish head type places for the cleaning. So, but
Well,
yes.
Precious, do you want to get naked?
It's just like I'm always
Whoa.
down.
You know what? Okay, yes.
Well,
She's gonna get.
Oh my
I'm joking. That was out of
All right.
character.
Hey, whoa,
Right.
hold on.
All right.
This turned into the bathhouse episode just because I was trying to send a fucking message.
Well, and Precious,
That was out of character. I was kidding.
take probably one of the most enjoyable showers that you've had in a very long time, considering you've been through a town of plague and sadness and just this
Lucky
this is
literally
good
has
control.
like a fucking washcloth and is just angrily fucking scrubbing himself and just looks at Reno and just has this what look on his face.
Mind you, the bathroom literally looks the same for the men's, just so you all know. So you could equally take a shower if you wish, but he has chosen to just angrily scrub himself.
He's just doing the quick like fuck it, I need to get out of here and we need to just do it, so I just need to look somewhat cleaner than I walked in.
So, yes.
I'm a
You would
fucking moron.
You would also find that the boxes, if you do put your clothing in, once you dried yourself, seem to have cleaned them. So it seems to have removed the dust and dirt of the.
How big are the boxes?
Not that big. Enough to put like a normal small amount of clothing in, like a locker size. Like a
Take
5
that.
By
out.
locker, you mean like a small like hand thing, or like the size of something on a wall? Would it fit in a bag?
No, not. And no, these types of things, like you pull it out, you put it in, you close it, you pull it out, and then you take your clothing out. So it's like attached to the wall.
Fuck. Lucky is gonna like lean down and see if he can figure out what's actually cleaning it. Like,
Sure.
is it part of the drawer? Is it something inside?
The drawer seems to have a magical spell on it.
Can I,
The actual drawer itself, or the whole attachment in the wall?
Not the attachment, but the drawer. Literally has like a mending type of spell to clean and repair.
doesn't need Arcana check.
I was waiting for the Arcana check too, but yeah, sure. No, I guess
Sure.
Lucky is just really good at laundry.
Not really. It's just I'm going to say mending. In all honesty, is a type of spell that
It's
most
just super
things
obvious,
clean.
I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. So
I'm sorry, my brain is not working.
Mhm.
It's the drawer itself, or the wall.
So
Is Lucky stealing a drawer or not?
okay, think of this basically it is a contraption that
Yes.
has been like like a
From
wooden
what I
contraption.
gathered, if I take the pull-up part and I walk away with it, would the
Mhm.
magic function or no?
Yes, it would function, but you would have to try to get the drawer out, because it seems like the drawer is on like one of those like roly-poly things, and it's gonna be
Oh,
a
I have
little bit
fucking
difficult.
thieves' tools and sleight of hand for that.
I mean, sure, you could definitely give it a shot.
You want sleight of hand?
First
As I'm using thieves' tools to like jam my hand in there, like try to
Okay.
like dislodge it.
do thieves tools and do a
Hold on.
craft check. as
One
well.
more thing. One more thing.
Yes.
Around that time, Reno's going to. Around that time, since it really seems like nobody is watching them, Reno's going to ask Lucky for one of the letters.
He just looks and he kind of is like, it's in my bag. And he's like leaned, like his head is underneath the drawer. Like he has his head in the drawer, like his bag's just there. He's like, yeah, it's in my bag. Hold on. So you can get it if you want, but
All right.
my
so
character's a little
first-
busy being an idiot.
First roll
And-
your thieves' tools.
Sure, hold on. I need to figure out how to actually fucking use it because apparently, even though it says I'm proficient with the fucking things, it didn't allow me to roll.
Okay.
There we go. 13.
Okay.
Wait, do I have expertise with it? No, I don't.
Okay. Now I would like for you to roll me a strength roll. Or yeah, roll a strength roll and then roll me another.
What am I
dexterity.
doing that would require strength?
You're gonna have to really tug on this sucker, that's why. So would that not be a strength roll?
I mean, I could. I wasn't looking at brute force the fucking thing, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't looking at brute force the fucking thing.
Nope. It's okay. All right. So, with your thieves tools, you are able to kind of you're able to normally you
I'm gonna like jam this thing.
normally you don't unscrew things. You usually are one to pick things, but you were able to unscrew many of the mechanisms, kind of holding this thing, the drawers, pulling in, pulling out mechanisms. You find that you're able to get it, and then it jams. You yank and yank and yank, and then it comes free, but the force of it is going to push you back. So I would like for you to roll a dexterity.
Oh no. I'm going to fucking manage to knock myself out trying to steal a drawer.
Oh
Oh my god.
How would you like to
I'm
do
going
this?
to
Nice.
tumble and end up with the drawer in hand.
Mhm.
Like, I'm holding it out in front of me, like, ta-da! Although it's completely accidental.
Mhm.
I'm just like, fuck, fuck, fuck! Like, rolling, trying to just keep this thing from hitting the ground.
Beautiful. All right. You now have a drawer of mending. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I take it and I
Nice.
stuff it in
You
my
can
bag.
you can put a normal
Such
outfit's worth.
Piece of shit!
You may put a normal outfit's worth of clothing, no greater than commoner, or slightly, I guess, what's higher than a commoner, but not like a noble?
Aristocrat?
Little
Entertainer?
lower. Yeah, basically a commoner or an entertainer, like the things that an adventurer would wear. In it, and it will repair the cloth and clean it. But it can only do this with cloth-like objects.
He just kind of takes it, he puts it in his bag, kind of looks over. Right, I feel clean. We should leave. I feel real clean. Hey, you got that letter? Yeah, no, that's a great letter. Come on.
I just thought that in case they shake and if was down, then at least I'd get some suspicion off of you.
What?
These letters are kind of important, aren't they? We're gonna get in trouble if they find.
Oh, I
We're-
mean, yeah, probably. That's why you should only take one of them. I'll keep the elf one. You keep the other one, because that one seemed more important to you anyways. I don't really care which one I have. I can't read elf, but I'm sure someone at the guild could.
I can read elf.
I know you can, but you seem to like the other one more, so just keep the other one.
I thought I could get. I thought I could at least. I just thought they'd get less suspicious with you if they don't find any of the letters on you. I was the one you made. I was the one who bumped that table, wasn't I?
Yeah, but if they check you and find one of them, then wouldn't you rather have them in 2 places than 1?
I suppose. I suppose. Oh, one more thing.
Besides, if
Alright.
they're taking the letter from me, they're losing a finger.
You might lose more. You might end up losing all your fingers.
Finger sooner or later. He just smiles.
In case you, by the way, in case you don't, he's going. He's just going to casually put some 50 gold in Lucky's bag.
Well, I do appreciate it, though I
Um,
do like to know what I'm being paid for before I get paid, because there was this one time in Neverwinter.
What?
Yeah, I like.
Oh no.
I'd love to hear about that, but this isn't for you. I just figured since you know about the the, the asshole, I thought you might know about his daughter too. This is for her,
Daughter. Oh.
in case you find her.
Slowly tilts his head. Oh, you mean the asshole I live with? That one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
yeah, she's a real sweetheart, that one. Just met her recently.
yeah, she really is.
I'll make sure she gets it. This is a really odd time to be doing this.
We might
And-
get caught.
Um.
I,
Oh my god.
you're not one for social graces, are you?
Jake's head.
I noticed. By the way, what the hell are you?
I'm a wizard, I suppose.
That's probably the straightest answer I'm gonna get out of you. Fuck it. And he just walks out.
Also,
Like he
just
just
like
gives up.
All right.
You're a
So-
bad
also,
influence.
like while Shifa cleaning up, she will remember having the sending stone and would try to use it just
Okay.
to see.
You would try to use it, and you would find
Yeah.
that it is blocked.
Ah, fuck.
Good.
You would. So, are you planning on trying to obtain any of these mending boxes, or are there any other things
I
you
mean,
two would like to do?
I would like
Getting
to
up.
have
I
one
feel
of
like there's
Meg's
anyone else in
dances.
Klepto?
I would
Sure.
like-
Okay.
I want to try it.
Do you have any? Sure. Do you have any tools first?
I have thieves' tools.
Okay. So first, roll with thieves' tools.
So let's see. Thieves' tools. Not proficient.
Shifa was
but
just
I'm
what
proficient with it. I
confused.
have like expertise on them. What the hell?
Okay.
How do I roll thieves' tools? I don't know how to roll it.
James, she's proficient in thieves' tools, so
It's
Correct.
I am expertise.
Yeah, when you go and you click on the thieves tools, in the third part, so hold on. If you go to the thieves tools, you click on the edit button under details, it'll say tool proficiency.
Mhm.
Instead of proficient, put expertise,
Yeah.
and then click on the dice symbol, like get out of there, go to thieves tools, and when you mouse over it, there'll be a dice where the thieves tools symbol is. Click on the dice and then roll. And it will roll with expertise.
Where is the dice exactly?
under the inventory. So, like, in your inventory, you have to click on the item to
Yeah.
roll it. Unless it's equipped in your hand, then you could just click on your token. And under inventory, click on tools. But,
Oh, finally.
there you go. Now you just have to click use thieves tools. And it will roll it with expertise.
So,
Which just means it doubles your proficiency bonus.
yeah. Okay, so normal. Oh my fucking god! Every fucking
Okay.
time, Precious!
Oh my.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
She's
All right.
so
So
fucking-
first,
And that's when the dart trap shoots out.
so you first try to use that. Okay. Next, Precious.
Damn
let
the
me
fucking
look.
drawer.
She she always rolling like
Not
so
even a
low.
lock!
She always rolling so low. Why, Precious? Why are you doing this to me?
It's
Why,
okay.
why is
Aw.
everyone stealing drawers of mending? Like, I feel like I
Because-
missed something.
No,
Okay,
She is
this
just
lucky-
so confused on
So
what you're
I
doing.
actually put in my defense, I put in for Lucky that he does have problems around magical items. He will try to take anything he considers magical.
Oh,
He
he's
has so
admit-
far
okay.
stolen a
Even-
magical horn
Mhm.
and a
That's fair.
magical box. He
Okay.
is
Alright.
fascinated with magic.
He's
So-
okay. He's an arcane kleptomaniac. Got it.
Correct.
Okay, so you
sure
can.
He's sure having trouble with the
Wait,
arcane
hold on,
person
hold
he's
on.
traveling with, though.
So
Yes.
if you would like, since you do have a Dungeoneer pack with a crowbar and a hammer, you may use those tools.
Being the maid
So-
outside, just hearing the heavy construction inside.
Yeah, okay, I will try it.
She was
You know
just
what?
All right.
questioning why.
So how do
So
What the
what
fuck are they doing in there?
do- okay,
Washing
so
my
what-
back.
1 minute. Okay, 1 minute.
should I roll stealth to like be quiet?
You will. I'm seeing how this would work. So because you have it,
Sorry.
what I'm going to say, the crowbar gives you a +1 to strength. Sorry, a +2 to strength
Mhm.
check. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll with the crowbar. You're going to do a strength roll with a +2.
So, strength.
Mhm.
So I'm just like it's an ability check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Technically,
so
it'd be in
add a
athletics, I
plus
think,
to situational
Yeah, or you
bonus
could do it-
plus two.
yeah. Yeah, or you could do an athletics check +2.
Athletic.
Whichever.
No, I mean it's the same. So, please.
Yeah, it
Why
would be
do
for
I
most
roll
characters.
so low? Every fucking time, Precious.
Why?
Why are you so useless?
Oh, Precious,
Precious
you
is just stomach
you
on.
tried. You yanked on this. You were using a crowbar, and this thing is just not coming out. It is unfortunately not doing
Not meant to be.
at least with those particular. So the only thing I could suggest is if you would like to, what I would allow is if you wanted to use your talons and fly and pull on it, I would give you that as one more.
Okay. You know
Oh,
what,
God.
Oh,
Precious?
God,
Use your
she-
final thing.
She was just like,
Break a
Is-
nail. She's gonna
She's
break a
just
nail.
like,
She's gonna break a
she's
nail.
just so fucking
It's
annoyed by
gonna
that
make
thing.
so much fucking noise.
she was like trying to stop her. Like, are you sure?
I'm
this is
just
a good
imagining her
idea? Maybe we should
screeching
do-
and attacking this fucking drawer now.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it.
Just meh.
What do I roll? What do I roll?
She
for
think
was
you
this?
just
got the best
shaking
of
her
me?
head.
So, all right, how do we do this? You can roll your talons as a weapon. So
Okay,
roll.
Talents.
Uh,
Uh,
Is she
attack?
attacking it?
Yes, you're gonna attack it.
Oh,
I'm
17
gonna
You
scratch the
absolute-
hell out of it.
Yep. All right, damage.
damage. Normal. I got a 4.
Okay. And you are flying, correct? Right now,
Yeah.
you are flapping your wings.
I
Okay.
guess. Yeah, I changed.
So,
took a time to
I
change.
would like. Great. What I would like is for you now to do a dexterity roll.
Saving throw or ability?
Saving throw. Saving throw.
Normal.
Yes. Okay. So, you decide to dig in your talons and you give a mighty yank. And with the power of your fierce harpy talons, you are able to rip this box from the wall, sending you wing overhead. However, you are able to somewhat keep your balance and not completely fly into a wall.
Yay! Thank you.
Now I would like for you to roll a stealth roll. For
Please,
all of
precious. Come on. On normal,
Yes.
right?
Disadvantage, probably, hun.
Yes,
Come on.
disadvantage.
That shit's fucking loud.
Yep.
I will fucking
So
You
fail
used
it.
a
I will fail
You used
this.
a fucking crowbar.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, Fatty!
13 and
And
No, that
Or-
that
oh,
is
okay.
it with
oh great.
yeah.
So yes, there's a small knock on the door. Is everything all right, Mrs.?
yeah, I just fell down.
Oh, do you need some help?
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I can
Very
handle
well.
myself.
Very well. Congratulations. You have a
Yay.
box.
After so many tries, I got my box.
Very well.
Yay!
I'm going to, hopefully no one minds, I'm going to assume that you guys will finish cleaning yourself up.
Yeah.
Then your group would meet once again and you would be brought into the parlor that has the Dear Baron, and we're going to take 5 minutes.
Yay!
As soon as Lucky sees the cleric, he's just like, give me my fucking rock.
What? Huh?
Rock. Give me the rock.
What? What? Oh, the sending stone. I tried to use it. It doesn't work.
He wants it back.
But here.
Oh
will
wait,
hand
did you
it
try
back.
to use it during that? I
Yes.
didn't hear you try to use it.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
It doesn't work.
okay.
Yeah.
He just frowns. Fine, keep the rock. Fuck.
Are you
Oh.
sure?
All right.
Also for the record,
I'll
Reno
give you
just
some.
Okay, so rock has been exchanged. Yes, Rena.
She's keeping the rock.
Oh, she is? Okay.
this. Oh, prestidigitation can be used to clean yourself, right?
Correct.
Then he's
Yep.
just going to settle for that for the time being.
Okay.
If he took a bath the normal way, he's just going to end up crying and breaking down.
Not a problem.
Then
What?
it'll be fine.
That is fine.
Yeah, no,
you
that
can
sounds
keep
fine.
that.
Totally fine.
So we're taking
Oh
5
god, my
minute
dad
break.
keep.
Yep,
Yes.
5 to 10 minutes. So everyone get a drink, do what
Oh,
they
yeah.
need. So
Dope.
Okay. I'm just doing a bunch of flavor stuff, so I don't know if this will actually show up in chat. Oh, it
Yes.
does. Okay. God dang it, I can't copy it. Alright, fine.
And unfortunately, you're talking in goblin, so no one can fucking understand you.
Oh no, that's
I
the.
said-
I thought I was trying to copy the goblin. Copy the goblin text, but nope.
I've been laughing just this entire time at some of the conversations that's been happening.
Especially Lucky's just that goblin bitch stole from me. Oh wait, never mind.
Even Precious is coming with us.
Ugh.
It's like, what are you? I'm a wizard. Yeah, that's probably the straightest answer I'm gonna get out of you.
Just immediately gave up.
Lucky is
It's
a
like,
bad
yeah.
influence.
Fuck it.
Answering like this make I'm supposed to answer like this too, right?
Huh?
Uh,
What?
Reno after his fuck up with the guards a while ago, Reno just decided to watch Lucky and try to be more secretive and vague like him too. For the
Oh.
he kind it's just that he's kind of really his brain is he may have mind blocked and rolled really low on social graces to the,
Oh
until
no. He just has low charisma.
he actually has a 14 in charisma. He just doesn't know how to fucking use it.
Okay, I was about to say like, oh, he just doesn't. He doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the bard is not with you. She decided to stay outside to prevent the infection spreading inside.
Damn. You know, what's a good. It's either she joined with Precious and
My headphones off.
it's either she joined with Precious and Shifa in the bath, or she just awkwardly refuses to join them anyway.
Oh no,
Wait.
she would just be in her own corner of the bathhouse, just like, if she could go in without if she wasn't blighted, she would have gone in, but like would have just been in her own would have been in her own corner, just like sulkily sitting, almost half
Aw.
submerged in the water with only her ears and her eyes and nose peeking out.
Aww.
Aw. Shiva would try and talk to her because she's worried.
Poor meme.
Especially after she figured out what all that is.
I think
Yeah.
the reason a lot of the main reason why she hasn't gone in is because she definitely heard that. I'm pretty sure she definitely heard that guard say the water is infected, and now that she's feeling sick, she's just like, well, shit, I kind of have to prepare to die.
Oh no. It's so sad.
Why would you give Hope a desk of mending? What would that be good for?
The bathrobe of the Hamut.
I mean, she doesn't really use it. She just has it. She's honestly been trying to give it to other people. It's just no one will take it. Like,
Oh,
it's so worthless, no one will even take it from her.
She has a wizard she could shove it to.
I mean, probably, but you
You could just
probably
burn it
don't
and
want to
use it
get
as
that close to
warmth.
Hope.
Yeah. That too.
Hope is clingy.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh. Aw.
And your character is probably soft.
Yep. and and he's kind of, and he knows it.
I mean, I'm glad he knows it, but he may not be able to breathe.
It's okay. It's okay. The guild has healing.
To a degree.
It'll be fine. Perfectly
Question.
fine. Yes.
If you wanted to have a paladin but have them fight unarmed, is there any way that they could use a divine smite with their fist?
Yeah, because the punch is considered a weapon attack.
Okay.
Can a paladin divine smite by biting?
Technically, yes.
I mean, if they
That's
have that,
kinky.
if they have a bite attack, I guess.
Yeah, that would be more the question.
Damn. Damn, I'll get them next time. That's the point. That is the point, damn.
Oh god, I keep.
Reno is just trying to be full kink.
No. No. It's actually not
Reno is
Reno this
just
time.
like, hey.
Is it Reno's sister?
No. No, this isn't even for Reno this time. He's not even a paladin.
I mean, cool. I'm glad he's not. That being said, it doesn't mean he's not going to be kinky.
You are right. And I'm going to and I'm actually going to
What are you going to do, Lucky? Tell us. Tell us your devious plan.
when the stars align, when the stars are right and the something something, I'm going to ask people to roll insight.
Interesting.
That's all I will say. The fucker's kind of closeted though.
God, I wish there was a way
Aw.
that you could have frickin' you could add like a custom sound effect into Foundry so that whenever you click something, it could just play it.
I mean,
Because
there are soundboards.
that's fair.
Soundboards.
Because I just found a sound effect of All Might screaming plus Ultra. And
Oh my god.
You're really
it's
going for it.
it's got no music on it either. It's just him screaming. Somebody actually made like an almost perfect rip of it. And
I
if
mean,
end up making my Oath of Glory Paladin, anytime he uses his Divine Smite, I want that to be like, the sound effect that plays.
I was about to say I could make it like one of the possible things that play during like a D20 roll. Like that
Really?
is customizable.
Holy shit. That'd be amazing.
I mean, that being said, I don't know if everyone would get it. Like,
Probably not.
I actually have to like get back into My Hero Academia. I've been meaning to do that. I'm just lazy.
That's fair. I've been trying to catch up on it too, but
Oh god, my dad kept coming in, telling me to sleep.
Alex, look in your DMs.
I'm looking.
I am back.
Hello,
Bro,
welcome back.
welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome back to the Dragons and Dungeons.
Are
We
you
have yet
all
to
okay?
meet any
Are
dragons.
you all okay?
Man,
No one is okay here.
I
I'm
really
Someone
thought
just
Yeah.
blew up.
I really thought Shifa would have looked like a Precious
Hmm.
be like taking her bath.
I
Like-
don't think anyone.
Who said she
I
wasn't
think-
looking?
Well,
I
you
I didn't
didn't
even get a
specify
chance
it.
to say most. I mean, I didn't really get a chance to say a lot of things there because
Oh.
you started ripping something out.
You're like, fuck it, I'm going for a drawer. I mean, to be fair, she probably got an eyeful while you were sitting there, like, you know, arms deep in a fucking drawer. Like,
Lord.
she probably saw
Lord.
everything she wanted to and had time to draw a picture. Like, she's good.
Damn, that
She
ass
saw the
hard.
booty. You don't know
Damn.
this yet? I'm pretty sure like she did this while being naked because she doesn't care.
That's kind of my point. She saw everything she wanted to and probably more.
Lordy.
That's canon.
Yes.
That's canon. Yeah, she fucking.
Like,
It's
at first,
good.
she's like, that's hot. And then after like 5 minutes, she's like, all right, can you just not? Can you put some
Hey.
clothes on? Like, this is
Honey.
really killing this. Will
Honey,
you stop
please stop.
screeching and crying? You're ruining this for me.
How do you? Okay.
Kinda, yeah. The first few
Kinda,
minutes she's
yeah.
she's like, oh damn, she hot. Then she's like, oh, why is she doing this now?
Why
not
is
to
she
make-
attacking objects?
I think.
Yes.
I think this adventure is just godly goblin deals with kleptomaniac rogues and depressed casters.
Yeah.
You made me.
There's just
I'm
like
just trying to
Shifa.
survive, man.
There's just
I
Shifa
love
That's
the
was
the
like,
fact
Shiva
yeah,
with the
I'm
most
happy.
normal one.
I saw a naked RP.
Shiva is the only normal one.
Yes.
Normal.
You know what?
You were
You're-
ogling a fucking assassin harpy and you call yourself normal.
You're,
Hey, it's
like,
normal to be horny on main, okay?
Whoa.
You know-
Are
You
you
were
calling
confident.
Precious abnormal?
A little bit, yeah.
Why?
I'm sorry. Have you had a conversation with the chick?
She hasn't
She's
got
a
the chance
little-
to have a full conversation yet.
She's a little abnormal. What are your hobbies? Collecting testicles.
No,
not
she's
a-
not collecting testicles.
Just let me remind you, Shifa going. I would never kill anyone. Precious, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
My point entirely.
Hey,
No.
when someone is hot, they hot.
No, she like to torture the guys.
All right.
Not killing. Killing is fun, but like it's the end of it.
Killing is fun, but it ends it.
Yeah, it ends it. So like taking the testicles
So
and
you
other
don't
part,
see
like
what-
it's
how-
funnier.
You don't see how anyone could think your character is somewhat of a sociopath when you when you
And I
say
think-
shit
Yeah,
like that.
Precious is
I think that's the joke.
crazy.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's the main thing.
Oh, hey, welcome back, Crumpet.
Welcome back,
Hello.
Trumpet. We were just talking about fun.
Like South
Reasons why? Reasons.
RP.
Alternate reasons why Mim didn't go in the frickin' didn't go for it in the frickin' fortress.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
It wasn't the
Because
plague.
being
You
horny
just
on
didn't
main.
want the weird bath scene.
It was fun.
like-
Like, come on.
My question
She
is
didn't
now,
want
actually,
Shiva to
Mim,
stare.
what has Mim been doing for the last? I'm going to say that particular scene took about 15 minutes.
She's been playing her lute the entire time
Okay.
and singing in like in a mixture of goblin and celestial.
But then
Yeah, she's just off to the side
An
doing
odd
her
combination
own
of
thing.
languages.
Well, she's just rapping.
she's
I
she's
wish.
rap she is rapping right outside a whole thing, a whole building of dying peasants and priests trying to.
Uh, I don't
Let
think
the
so.
wailing of the dead bother her. She'll be fine.
She's a warborn goblin. The wailing of the dead is nothing to her.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
So anyway, welcome to Misfits and Majesty, the Guild of. Emphasis on the misfits.
And
Welcome
lots
my
and lots of mental
fucking
breakdowns.
TED Talk.
And
Awesome.
horny
So-
and main people.
All
Oh,
right,
yes.
my wonderful adventurers.
Oh, by the way,
Yep.
Reno's going to try to read the letter while they are in the bathroom, and he's very sure nobody's watching.
Okay.
So when Lucky's head was in the drawer.
So what are you going to discuss with Lucky?
No, he's reading the letter.
Ah, okay. So
He's not
once
discussing
again-
shit with Lucky. Lucky's
Sorry.
swearing about shoddy dwarven engineering.
sorry, that is fine. All right. The letter. Which one are you specifically looking at? Because I believe you said you grabbed two of them.
No, not the elfin one, the other one.
The one to your father. So, actually, it'd be technically, well, you would have your father's name is mentioned on there, but it's to the leader of your particular kingdom. And they would ask, as it mentioned, how are the experiments going? It would mention that they know that the children of the cleric had been involved. And they were curious about the what were the final results. As they would like to, in the next round of experiments, they would like to see how the antidote, as well as the plague, does on those with dragon blood.
That's foreboding. Very, very, very foreboding.
Oh yeah, no, but you should totally go and make friends with that whatchamacallit. That doctor chick.
Probably. Yeah, the wizard with the lack of social graces, making friends with a doctor in the middle of a mission.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad will happen.
Absolutely.
When have I ever done anything bad to Reno?
Oh my god.
Either
As
Haley.
these cheap
Every
ones.
fucking time.
every time.
Like, it's not even just you. It's everyone on the party. Look at Precious. Look at Lucky.
Hey, Shifa is nice.
at-
Lucky
fucking
didn't do anything
Amelie.
bad to him. Lucky's trying to keep
know-
his stupid ass alive.
You know, like
Mim.
Mim is genuinely the tamest. Mim is genuinely one of the tamer ones.
Reno
I mean,
died-
yes, Lucky is an asshole, but he is trying to keep
Yeah.
him alive.
Yeah.
I think Reno is doing just fine.
Oh, she's doing. Yeah, he's doing just fine.
Hey, I believe you.
Fine.
Mm-hmm. So, my gentle adventurers, you would be brought into a
Mhm.
a posh sitting room where you would see a older gentleman dressed comfortably. There would be a small little fire crackling in the background, and you would see, let me post. Here you go. This is our gentleman. He seems to be just flipping through a book, and he would look. He nods. So you're the ones who seem to have my son's signet ring.
Aye. We'd be the ones.
Right. I hear there's been some ruckus going about. I take it my son sent you.
Yes.
That'd be about right, yeah.
He nods. Well, then. Do sit down. So, what can I do for you? Since it clearly seems that my son doesn't seem to understand when to not poke his nose into things. Let me guess. He came to sent you here to see if I was breathing, right?
Yeah,
Well, right.
about the gist of it.
I see. He seems to sigh, kind of getting up, closing his book with a little snap, putting it down. Right. So, how much is he paying you a day?
Was that discussed?
He told you that he would pay you a handsome amount
like
to save
a
his
quarter
father.
of his
Yeah.
fortune, of his
Mhm.
money.
If it for bribing purposes. He, however, said if you can, that's if bribing purposes were needed to, extract his father.
Lucky
His,
kind of just gives a shrug. We were still going back and forth a bit on the price, but roughly rather favorable sum.
what a fool. Of course he is. Right, well,
Hmm.
as you can see, I'm here. I am fine. If he needs to see me, then so be it. He kind of frowns and he's kind of going. I doubt a letter will do.
Unfortunately, no. He seemed the paranoid type.
He got this from his mother. Right. Well, it seems the sun is going down. Then I suppose we will have to go tomorrow. Since I do not enjoy traveling at night and being uncomfortable. I will have my staff let you stay, have a meal, and then we can be off. Is there anything else he promised you?
Fresh my memory. I don't think anything else was promised.
No. He just wanted his dear old dad, and he was quite frightened.
If you go away to bypass the shield, I could perhaps
Oh.
make your trip a little
Yes, I could.
shorter.
Oh, absolutely. My cart will easily be allowed out. Ah, cha.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
No.
Ah, yes. Yes, no. We would be leaving through the back of my manor, and we would go through the back. They'll let us
I-
out. There's-
Don't think you understand my meaning. If you've got away temporarily, that I could stick my head out of the shield. As in, now.
Oh,
I could
through-
go and talk to him.
oh.
It wouldn't be
suppose.
hard.
I suppose.
Save you a trip,
Mm,
possibly.
fine.
Depends on what he wants.
Mm. Very well. This is all such a bother anyway. Right. Let me go find Madame my guards and we will take a walk. Your name, sir?
I'm lucky.
Lucky. Right. You seem to be the leader of this motley crew.
Seems that way.
Very well. So he turns. He kind of points at one of his servants. He just nods. Get one of my guards. We're going to be taking a walk. So they would give a nod, and so he nods. Your crew may take leisure here. Are they hungry? Are you thirsty?
We're a little skeptical about eating things for obvious reasons.
Whoa.
Is it still like doing
What
weird
the heck?
things?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ugh. Why is it still doing
But
that?
we're a little skeptical for some strange reason about eating things around here.
Oh, no. Don't worry. All the food here is safe and has not been touched.
There.
You don't need to worry about that. All that nonsense out there, don't even think about it.
Shifa's just staring disgustedly
inside
that
that?
he's eating
Sure.
fine while others are suffering.
Yeah. Lucky noticed that too.
Okay. You are inciting specifically what?
His everything is fine. Is everything actually fine? Also, is anything off with this guy?
No. I mean, okay, so first, Reno, what exactly are you inciting?
Same thing. The everything is
Okay.
fine. And
And
also the
same-
food.
Oh, the food. And Precious.
Yeah,
Same?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, everything in here is completely fine. The food seems to be completely fine. It does not look fettered. It looks quite delicious.
Question.
And
Yep.
what about the guy?
He seems annoyed by this entire thing. He seems more annoyed at the fact that his son sent you guys. Like, he's like, ugh, my child, does he not listen?
Okay, no
Ha!
DMs.
No, there are no lamb chops.
Aw. I mean,
You would,
okay,
you would see, yep, you would see a thing. There seems to be a little bit of wine and just some like bread and cheese, just like a little snack one would have.
Is he
That's
French?
screwed up.
He
'Cause,
does
like,
not seem to have this,
bread,
but,
wine,
like
cheese.
some fruit. It's like snacking types of things.
Okay.
Again, this is the mid,
Cha?
you know.
You need to
Not
chill a
every-
little bit. Americans eat these things too. It's
Yeah.
called food. We
Let
have
me-
it.
No,
let-
but like
let
the combo. Come on.
Okay, let me make this. Let me just clarify something. In the medieval era and in high fantasy, wine, cheese, and bread, and usually some types of fruits, are actually a very common type of snack since this is pre-industrial.
Okay.
So these are very easily readily available types of food that wealthy people would easily be able to come by.
Yeah.
So that is why. All right.
However,
I
he
believe
does run
one-
around screaming, ha ha ha.
Oh,
So-
Lord.
All right. So there was a
Every
question.
time.
Somebody had a question besides the French. But yeah,
Besides
no, he
the French.
yeah, but besides, yeah, he just seems like rather annoyed at the fact that his son sent you guys. Like he's like, really? Like my
He
child is a
doesn't
moron.
seem like he's under the effects of anything, is he?
No,
Like
not at
magic
all.
or otherwise?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. So, Lucky would just sort of nod and be like, alright.
Lucky, you and his-
Static.
yes. So, Lucky, are you taking anyone with you?
Who wants to go for a walk?
I mean, Shifa does have the sending stone, so I guess she would walk with you.
Well, he would ask for it back before he goes
Ah,
for his
yeah.
walk, obviously.
Fair.
He's not making that fucking mistake twice.
That would be
Give the
funny
man
if
a
he did.
little more credit.
That would be funny if he did, though.
So,
He's
does
go-
anyone wants to
he's
go
going-
live?
Lucky's going to feel that familiar sheepy stare on him, but Reno's not going to say anything because he figures Lucky's had enough of him.
Shifa will just walk along, just because she doesn't like the Baron.
Well,
All right.
I would walk along then, also,
Okay, so everyone wants to go.
except Reno.
Yeah.
No,
no, no,
Reno's
no,
going.
Oh.
If everyone else is going, Reno's
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
All right. So all of you go, and
Yep.
you would find the Baron has a little walking stick with him. Seems to be just sort of calmly walking. He just notes, "Really, I'm so sorry that you've been sent out on a bit of a fool's mission, but
Well,
hopefully
the first
my
time
company-
won't be the last.
Of course." And he just looks. I don't see a particular crest. You are free. You are free workers. Are you freelancers?
That's a good enough name as any.
Oh, I see. Well, and normally how much do you pay per day? What is your
Depends on
your
the job.
rate?
Yeah.
Of course.
Mhm.
Of course, of course. Any of you
You got something
quick?
in mind?
Oh, I was wondering if any of you are swift. You, miss. You, with the brightly colored feathers, you seem to look like the type who might be swift-footed.
I guess depends. What do you want?
Have you done any courier work?
Never.
Pity. I was looking for if somebody could be a courier for me. I had some scrolls that needed to be sent out rather post haste, but oh well, I suppose we'll stick with who we have.
Can't you do
Right.
it magically?
Oh. No. I mean, some of them, yes, that we have set up, but some of them we still have to do by foot. Tragic, really, but it is what it is.
Know all that
Um,
about magic, but I do know it can get intercepted.
Exactly.
while everyone's just talking, Reno's going to think back to the letters. Not just the ones that he and Bucky just read, but also the letters that the Baron exchanged with his son.
Mhm.
Do the handwriting match?
Mm, it
or-
wouldn't because it was written by the doctor.
Correct. There is nothing on here that has any handwriting other than the doctor. This letter was specifically written to these individuals by the doctor.
Not even the really suspicious last letter.
Which one to
Your
the
family?
High Lady? Oh, to your family?
Well,
Well, it's not to your family.
No, to the
To the
Baron.
leader.
Between the Baron and his son. Because the last letter was all rushed and
Oh no, that those all match up. The letters you saw, all the handwritings matched up. The son's handwriting matched up with the son's, and the Baron's handwriting matched up with the Baron's on those letters.
Okay,
So
it was just the fact that the last letter was unusually urgent and rushed.
correct.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
So you guys, the guard would walk, and you guys walk to another side, basically the sort of back side of the manor and the fort. The doors would open, and you would see that there seems to be sort of this rune. And you would see that he sort of has a ring on his finger that he sort of puts up, and it glows, and a little opening. Just enough for like one by one people to walk. So not a carriage or anything, but an individual. So he steps out. He nods, right?
Lucky kind of steps out and gestures for everyone else to come.
I'm following.
Following as well.
You guys would follow, and it would close behind you. Right.
So he just nods, and I'm assuming the shield is still there. The guards are
Yep.
where? The other side?
You would see his guards are on the other side.
Okay.
You would see the fact is the shield is still up. You would see from your vantage point, you could see some of the king's guard are on the towers, and they seem to be watching you.
They're armed with like crossbows and shit, I'm assuming.
Your standard tower type of guards. Yep.
Okay. So Lucky would just nod, just kind of glance at him. So before I call your son, just to confirm, you're not being held against your will or something stupid.
Oh no, not at all.
Fair enough. So he takes out the sending stone. Can you hear me?
Lucky? Lucky, is that you? Oh dear gods, is everything all right?
Cool, someone you want to talk to.
Really?
Just kind of holds the thing out.
Hello, Ronaldo. Father! Oh, dear heavens, I thought... Yes, I know what you thought. And once again, you did not think. You rushed to conclusions. Did I not tell you I was fine? But your letter seemed... Yes, rushed. Child, if I say I'm fine, I'm fine. And if I'm handling manners, then I'm handling matters. And here you have this motley crew coming about. How much did you pay? Please don't tell me you've given them a ridiculous amount. It's fine. I'm fine. Everyone is fine. You don't need to worry. I will be able to reschedule our normal meetings in about a month or so. I need to finish up this work. It is very important that I do so. And I'm not sure why you seem to think, if I'm working with His Majesty, that whatever is going on in your Baronin is going to be more important. Has something
So
burned
remind
down?
me,
Yes.
we had something to do with the resistance here, didn't we?
Yes.
What was their angle in all this?
So
If we
they-
helped the Baron, we would be able to get in town or something?
No, get money.
So get money.
Funny.
Okay.
Yep, money. That the son said that if you guys could find his father, that he would pay them plenty of money.
Okay.
So, no, father. My baron is fine, as it always is. I'm doing fine. Good. Then everything is settled. I will talk to you in 2 months when all of this is
Actually,
done
my
with.
lord,
Hmm?
you would just see Lucky. He kind of just like holds up a hand and gestures for the rock.
Here.
So the matter of our contract. You heard him? Everything seems to be fine. We're getting paid.
Of course, yes, of course.
Wonderful. All right, here you go. He just gives the stone back. I just need to hear it from him. I'd be real pissed if we go back into town and found out that he was going to try to stiff us on it.
Of course. As you should be, really, Ronaldo. Think before you begin to hire freelancers for such a... literally a walk in town. My goodness. Right. Has your soul been sated? I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm fine. Yes, Father.
Lucky,
I'm
like,
glad.
visually waves to one of the guards at this point, like, hi.
I'm just gonna give you a nod. Right. Then as
Sort
I
of with this look of, like, the dude's chewing out his son. Like, can you give him a little bit of room here? Like, come on.
Yeah, they seem
Gotta beat
to
a
like
dick.
they seem to like more or less be watching in the there's people. They don't seem to be like getting some popcorn and being like, damn. They're like, oof. They have this like, yep,
Mm.
you're there. And he's like, right. I will see you in 2 months. Right. Here, Mr. Lucky. Here's your stone.
Appreciate it. We'll
Right.
be back soon to come and clear everything up. We'll expect our payment ready by the time we get back.
Of course. Thank you. Lucky.
Not a problem. See you soon.
Right then. Since I'm not needed, I take it that you would probably want to get on your way.
Well,
And get
it would
paid.
be preferable. Few things first.
Mm.
One of us ain't here.
Oh,
She opted to stand outside and keep watch on things. Just safety's sake.
Mm.
Just in case this all turned out to be a trap, because I'm sorry, it sounded a little too good to be true. If you don't want us to be bugging you, way in and out of the field would be nice.
yes, I can get a cart. So,
Awesome. If you could get us a cart and a way in and out of the shield, we can gather our people and those will be on our way.
right, he just nods. Stand here, I will. He kind of turns and he goes and he uses the.
With all due respect, my companions tend to be a bit, and he kind of gives this like vicious smile, pokey. If you're not properly introduced.
Of course, they are. How could I forget? Very well, Mr. Lucky. Take your motley crew. And he kind of uses the ring and it opens up. Come along. He kind of turns to the guards. Guards, go and get a cart. Talk to the head guard. Yes, I know the doctor's not going to be happy about this, but I don't need any more interruptions and nuisances. Yes.
Go get the let's go get the little one and let's see about getting the fuck out of here.
As Reno, well,
As
Sorry.
Precious Hazel.
as
Precious
Reno,
just takes a taser and just shoves it into the back of Lucky's neck. Why?
Nah,
Your
she's-
testicles will be mine.
if anything,
Stop.
she'd
Oh my God.
if anything, she'd shove it into Reno's back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of Reno, he's as he walks back from the shield, he's just going to give the Baron a look.
Can I check
What
something?
Yeah,
kind
he
of
kinda-
Can I
look?
check that? Can I do a roll to see that? Or do I see that already?
Okay, so what kind of look are you giving him?
I'm just like I'm just trying to figure out if I noticed this look from Reno to the Baron.
Okay, so first and foremost, Reno, what kind of look are you giving the Baron?
He it's not just some kind of really suspicious look. He's it might take some insight, but he's not happy. Really
Okay.
not happy.
All right. You are looking. Okay, so my question is, are you want to roll insight? To see something about the Baron, or are you just expressing unhappiness?
Both.
Okay, so roll insight. Okay. What exactly are you trying to figure out about the Baron?
That there's from his general disposition to recalling just how he was talking while he
Okay.
was talking with his son.
He is talking to his son like two nobles would talk to one another. He is disappointed that his son is acting incredibly rashly when he feels that he gave him an order and that the business was done. And here his child is running around spending money needlessly on freelancers such as yourself on something that honestly didn't concern him. So his son is basically shoving his nose in his father's business and literally acting like a child. So he is quite annoyed at his son at the moment. As he would, considering his son is a baron. He controls a literal baron. So just understand that when I say that, a baron is somebody who controls a land that is called a baron. All right? Just like a duke has a dukedom. They have a barondom. So he is quite annoyed at somebody who controls people and does, important shit running around like a child. But yeah, that seems to be his just general disposition about this whole thing.
Oh, he's genuine. This is the real thing.
Yes, to him this seems to him all of this is normal. There doesn't seem to be anything that the Baron here sees that is wrong.
So
no magic spells, no anything.
Yeah, so the Baron Ronaldo's dad is just expecting us to. The Baron's son is just expecting us to shut up about his shady dealings. Got it.
The Baron seems to see you guys as freelancers. You are freelancers. You are paid to do a job. Your job was to come and see him.
Yeah.
That he is alive.
Yeah.
We did the job.
You did the job. You're getting paid.
Job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, what we were supposed to do for the rebel group is precisely what we did.
Yeah. And aside from literally everything else, this has nothing to do with him.
It has nothing to do with Reno, has nothing to do with you.
Yep.
Remember that this is a land where the rich and powerful are rich and powerful.
Yeah.
So, you would know this, Reno, incredibly so. A bunch of freelancers talking about such things? Why should they believe you?
Yep.
So,
those kinds of thoughts are just feeling not just disapproving either. He's angry. But he doesn't really say anything.
Yep. So, you guys
Shifa.
So you guys would be brought back. And also the Baron, he would look and tell one of the guards, find their friend. And take them around back to where the opening is. I suppose for your troubles, I will make sure there's proper food and supplies in there.
Greatly appreciated.
When they get to Mim again.
So yeah, so now Mim.
When they get to Mim, first thing Lucky's going to do is fill Mim in on what's happened. And the fact that they're going to leave. Apparently.
The guild's gonna get infected.
Is Mim here?
Is Mim dead?
Oh, nope. Mim can't speak. I just invited Josie to speak.
Hello.
Oh no.
Honestly, I left.
Josie.
Yeah, I left
Josie.
earlier. That's why.
That's okay.
Yeah, so my turn.
Yep, Josie.
Yeah.
You would see the guards, and they would nod and tell you that your friends have met the Baron, and that it seems that the the dealings have been done and that the Baron and your friends are waiting for you.
Mim
So that
is
you-
like.
Well,
Sorry, go
Lucky
ahead.
would Lucky would come out to get Mim,
Mm.
having told the guards that Mim is stabby.
Ah,
Remember?
Very well. Okay, so yeah, so they would. Yes, and
He
you-
specifically told them, "Don't talk to
Mhm.
Mim, or Mim will stab you."
Fair enough. So you would find that they open the door and there's your friends, and you would see a gentleman behind them.
So Lucky comes over with this like, "We found the Baron. Talk to the brat. Brat's been dealt with. We can go home. Got anything you need to finish up?"
Mim. Mim is like noticeably keeping her distance. But
Insight.
Yeah, insight. Everyone inside.
As soon as you act oddly, insight.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh fucking god. I got it too.
Precious is
Mim.
inciting your stealing.
Every
Mim,
fucking
please roll.
time.
You and Alex are a pair, I swear. All right, Mim, please roll deception.
If you're attempting to deceive.
Yes.
No, she's just trying. No, she's just keeping her distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky kind of just looks at you and has this.
Ah, shit.
You're ready to go, right?
She kind of mutters, "Water's infected."
Oh. Fuck.
Oh dear.
Hey, Baron.
Hmm?
You guys said you were working on a cure, right?
The doctor is. Why?
We need it. Now.
You need it.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
more specifically, my friend does. And he turns and he looks murderous.
That is.
Your little son got one of my friends here infected. We're not leaving till we have that cure. And as I
Well-
told your son, if we don't get out of here in about a week, there'll be an army.
An army.
Why? Have you ever met a
Why-
Huda?
Huda.
No, what is a Huda?
Mim kind of just rolls her eyes in the background.
It's about yay tall, and he like stands on his tippy toes. And it busts through castle walls.
Right. Guards, take them to the doctor.
If you don't mind, you mind walking a little ahead of us? He says to Mim, looking a little worried.
No,
Oh dear.
she just picks up her loot. She just picks up her loot, slings it over her back, and just goes.
And the guards would lead you back to the doctor, and that's where we will leave it tonight.
Oh,
Oh,
So,
really?
good night.
Aw, already?
It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock already, so.
It's
Ah.
5 a.m. here.
Yeah.
It's 7 a.m.
I haven't slept.
10
Yeah,
a.m.
I think people need to get some sleep.
Ah.
I don't want to end it, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's 5 a.m.
Did you have some fun?
Yes.
Too much fun.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
fun.
Also, good night.
Alright.
Good.
Good
Night,
night.
then.
Night.
The usual age-old question.
Mm.
When's the next game?
We will figure that out.
we'll figure that out.
Hi.
Yep.
Cause I don't know.
No question. What? I'm a pair with who now?
Oh, I was saying you, Alan and Alan and Precious equally have the unfortunate of just rolling like shit.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
it's just watching you go, wow, that's a terrible roll. And another terrible roll.
Other.
Another terrible roll.
If Alan
Precious is
didn't
supposed
have
like
bad
to be the
luck, he
badass
wouldn't
one.
have-
Fucking, she doesn't look
If Alan
badass
didn't
at
have
all.
bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all.
I mean, the funny part is, by the way, I called the circumstance happening with Cha. I was like, oh my god, I have an evil plan.
What evil plan?
Oh,
Me and Cha have some shit planned.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
oh no.
We're
gonna-
not planning on leaving here empty-handed.
Yeah.
I mean, oh
Um,
boy.
I wanna
Hopefully
see if
some
I
divine
can get-
hopefully some divine constitution can aid them.
Oh yeah. Please do.
You might, if you guys just want, if you guys or the characters themselves just want themselves to have something to do with that evil plan, stay stealthy
Yeah.
because somebody
Well,
because somebody's gonna want to join.
Precious isn't the stealthiest.
I'm
But she'll try her
concerned,
best.
But okay.
I mean, and if all else fails, she will flash out her feathers and she
Yeah.
will begin to do a dance of her people.
Yeah, I will probably like
I'm so
I will
concerned.
probably like try to do a diversion.
Mm-hmm.
You also
I will cut the recording now.
Okay.
Alright. Bye,
So-
Loom!
Bye bye.
Loom.